I ran into something in the woods. Me and a few friends had a sleepover and were really bored the next day, so we decided to play manhunt in the woods near my house. We got to the woods and we played 3 or 4 rounds or so before it started to get really dark. We then, for some reason, thought it would be a good idea to carry on playing, even though it was practically pitch black. We thought that would make it funner. My friend, let's call her E, was the seeker, so me and my other friend L went to hide in the woods. I was hiding in a bush area. If you were walking on the main path and you looked out towards me, you shouldn't be able to see me. So I thought I had the best place ever. It was. Then I heard shuffling, like somebody dragging something behind them. I looked around, and I couldn't see anything until I looked at the path directly in front of me. I saw a man walking up. He looked like he was struggling to walk, but not because he couldn't. It looked like he had only just learnt how to walk, which really freaked me out. But what scared me even more is when I moved forward to see him closer, I snap a twig, and he looked directly at me. Well, I don't even know if I could say he looked directly at me because he had no face, no eyes, no nothing. Just little dips where his eyes, nose and mouth should be. He didn't run towards me. He didn't do anything. We just looked at each other for a couple of seconds before my adrenaline kicked in, and I army crawled the hell out of there. I ran to tell E what the hell I'd saw. When we met up, she was just as frantic as I was. We both described the exact same man, and we both knew at that moment that we both had run into whatever the hell that was. Freaked out, we ran to look for other friend, and we called him and we were screaming for him, but he wouldn't come out. Finally, he picked up the phone and he told us to come to a certain tree. We went there and immediately he frantically told us about seeing the exact same man. We don't know what this was. We're all absolutely terrified, so we decide that we're going to go back into the woods to see if we can find it. After looking for a couple of minutes, one of my friends, E, who doesn't really know about paranormal stuff and all that starts going on about how this could be in Skinwalker. She says the multiple times, even saying the name. Wendigo. We totally freak out and told her to stop saying the name, and that when we hear a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream come from the woods, we bolted out of there. Everything around us feels uncanny. And even to this day, when I go back to those woods, I don't recognize the neighborhood I was running through when I was sprinting home, even though I've lived here my whole life. Everything felt so uncanny until I got back to my house. And even though that was months and months ago, I still frequently hear voices and see shadow figures when I'm around that area. I don't know what that was, but whatever it is I feel that it's not leaving me and my friends alone. My friends have also had the same encounters with the voices and the figures. What did we see that day in the woods? And how can I protect myself? It's never come closer enough to do anything, but I hate that I can see it when I'm outside. It's never inside my home, only ever outside. What is it?